breaking news now on 13 on your side.
I have suspended Mel Tucker without pay as an additional interim measure.
That's MSU's athletic director, Alan Haller, announcing this afternoon MSU football head coach Mel Tucker has been suspended without pay. This comes after reports of sexual harassment allegations. Welcome to 13 on your side. I'm Elena Holland. According to a report by USA Today, Tucker made unwanted sexual advances toward prominent rape survivor and sexual violence educator Brenda Tracy. The Title IX complaint claims Tucker made inappropriate comments and engaged in sexual activity while on a phone call with Tracy. Tucker and Tracy have previously worked together with the Michigan State football team. Tucker invited her to campus to speak to the team on 2 occasions, even named honorary captain for MSU's spring game. Tucker has denied claims of misconduct, saying their interaction over the phone was consensual. We're joined now by sports director Jamal Spencer. Jamal, how does Michigan State move forward from here?
Elena, MSU interim president Teresa Woodruff and athletic director Alan Haller spoke today about trust, wanting to reassure the Spartan community that this wasn't the same old MSU administration, the kind that failed to act so many times during the Larry Nassar scandal. However, many beyond just the MSU community are left wondering, after that USA Today article, if the Michigan State administration knew about this investigation for months. What changed to lead them to act now?
We're always evaluating. Interim measures were in place, and those interim measures have been updated. Initially, there were no contact with the complainant, and then also increased oversight from me of the program, but then also the coach. So it's an ongoing process, and we update those interim measures as we receive information.
You know, now that they have said that, we have to wait and see how long the suspension lasts, and if it lasts until the early October 5th, October 6th hearing. At that point, we expect to find out more about the future of head coach Mel Tucker. Live in East Lansing, Jamal Spencer, 13 on your side. Elena, I'll send it back to you.
Yeah, Jamal, thank you. Now we're joined with 13 your side sports reporter Mark Skoll Jr. Mark, so what does this mean for the future of MSU football?
Well, Lena, right now it's unclear. The university needs to wait for this investigation to come to a close and for that hearing on October 5th and 6th to happen before any other decision is made. That's because a lot of money is on the table right now. Tucker signed that unprecedented 10-year, $95 million contract 2 years ago, and it was fully guaranteed. So that means right now $80 million is in limbo. That is why the suspension is happening now as opposed to a firing. Because if MSU fires Tucker and the hearing ends in a result with Tucker being found innocent, Tucker would most likely file a lawsuit against the university. That is why MSU is waiting to see how it all unfolds.
We're always evaluating. Interim measures were in place, and those interim measures have been updated. Initially, there were no contact with the complainant, and then also increased oversight from me of the program, but then also the coach. So it's an ongoing process, and we update those interim measures as we receive information.
There is so much to unpack here, as you can see, with this big news out of East Lansing. We will have more on who is taking charge of the program coming up in sports, but for now, I'm Mark Skoll Jr., 13 on your side.